This is Neymar Jr., the most talented player in football history. However, he never fulfilled his full potential to win the Ballon d'Or. So today, we're replaying his entire career to finish his story by finally making him the world's best player. And here we have a 17-year-old Neymar here at Santos. But thankfully, his first overall was a 77 back in FIFA 10. In order for Neymar to win multiple Ballon d'Ors, he's gonna have to complete 5 goals throughout his career. But just look at young Neymar, man. These are one of the best stats I've ever seen on a teenager. And there's that 78 dribbling when he was cooking frauds in Brazil. And with Neymar being the best player in this team starting week in, week out, the first goal he needs to achieve is to win player of the season with Santos. And in terms of development plans, we need Neymar to improve his finishing, so let's give him a shadow striker so he can score a ton of goals. And it was a pretty good season for Neymar, 12 goals and 8 assists now at an 81 overall. However, it wasn't enough to get the player of the season. However, Neymar did lead Santos to a 6th place finish as they could not win a single trophy here in Brazil. And that is very important because Neymar has other goals other than becoming the world's best player. Those goals are getting to a 99 overall, not winning 1 but 5 Ballon d'Ors, scoring a total of 450 goals while winning 35 trophies. He needs to become one of the GOATs. And to begin season number 2, Neymar is ready to go to Europe. However, he needs to win that player of the season first. So in order to continue his growth, we're going to go ahead and give him the advanced playmaker to work on his passing and his dribbling. And Neymar has exploded. 48 goals, 17 assists now at an 84 overall. Was that enough for a player of the season? And it was enough as Neymar is the player of the season completing his first goal. However, I forgot to mention, every time Neymar completes a goal, we get to open one of these boxes that could give him a reward or a punishment. But first of all, Neymar has won his first trophy, the Brasileiro with Santos. But he has also won the Copa Betamo. That's his 2nd trophy of his career. And sadly, he was knocked out of the Libertadores in the quarters. And semifinal, is Neymar gonna get a reward or a punishment? Reset Neymar's overall back to 77. That is the worst one we could have gotten. And now with 60 goals to his name and only 2 trophies won, season 3 is going to be difficult. And at the start of season number 3, we're back to square one. But regardless, I'm still gonna transfer Neymar out of the Brazilian league. But it does suck because Neymar could have been playing for the world's best teams and now will probably play for a lower end top 5 league club. And Neymar has received an offer. It is from AS Roma. You know what? That isn't a bad offer. And a second offer has come in, and that is from Celta Vigo. He could be going straight to La Liga just like in real life. And the final offer we've received is Bournemouth in the Premier League. It's a great offer, but we must now decide to go to Bournemouth or to Roma. And the decision has been made. Neymar is joining the Serie A with AS Roma. I know he could have been playing for the best clubs in the world. I still believe he's on his route to compete with the world's best players to eventually win that Ballon d'Or. And as Neymar joins AS Roma, there is a huge problem. There are 4 different cams that are way better than him, which means he won't be starting in that cam position. But the good thing is he can play left mid, so that's what we're gonna do with him. And making him a left midfielder has given him a +1 to 78, as he'll be starting week in and week out. But Neymar's next goal in his career is to go ahead to get to 100 goals, as he already has 60. And I'm sure Neymar will hit that feat in the next 2 seasons. And in terms of development plan, we're gonna go ahead and give him inside forward. And it's a great debut season for Neymar. 10 goals, 11 assists, a +5, now back to an 82. And surprisingly, Roma were very close to winning the Serie A, but Neymar wins his first trophy in Europe with the Super Cup, and he also wins the Coppa Italia. 4 trophies for Neymar. But sadly, in the Champions League, he got knocked out by Arsenal in the round of 16. And now Neymar has 4 trophies to his name with 70 goals, 30 more, and we can get to the next goal. And now in season 4, Neymar is looking like one of the best wingers in world football, as this year I'm gonna give him the winger build because he needs to be way faster than just 81 pace. And it's Neymar's best ever season, 35 goals, 15 assists, which means he has gotten the 100 goals. And now at an 86 overall, he is becoming one of the world's best players. So let's see what reward or punishment Neymar will get next season, and it's transfer Neymar to his current rival club. That means in the new season, Neymar will be going to Lazio. But here at Roma, once again, he finished in 3rd, and he does not win the Super Cup this time, but he gets his 5th trophy with the Coppa Italia, and once again knocked down the round of 16 to PSG. And now with 105 goals and 5 trophies, I wonder what his next goal is. And to kick off season number 5, Neymar is now a traitor as he is joining Lazio. I know he's good enough to play for the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid, but he has to be here for at least 1 season. But subscribe and comment down below what club he should go to next. And as Neymar joins Lazio, he is the best player in the team. And now Neymar's next goal is to become a winner, and that is by winning 2 league titles in 2 different leagues. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he could win the league title here with Lazio if he couldn't do it with Roma. But regardless, this season I'm giving him the wide playmaker. And it's a pretty good season for Neymar. 24 goals and 15 assists now at an an 88. And of course he didn't, as Lazio finishes 7th, right above AS Roma, as the Coppa Italia was won by Juventus. And going into season number 6, he has to transfer to go ahead and win a league title. And Neymar has gotten 2 offers. The first one from Manchester United, but the second is from AS Roma. They wanted to come back, but he's not going back. And Neymar only got one more offer, and that is from AC Milan. So should we go to the Premier League or go to another Serie A club? And I am making a risky decision, as Neymar is joining Man United. Yes, I know they are in shambles, but if Neymar wants to be remembered highly, if he could save Man United and win them a league title, that'd be incredible. But surely this season he can start competing for his first Ballon d'Or. And as Neymar joins United, I've converted him back to a cam, which led to a -1. But that's gonna be fine, because in this formation, he'll be scoring a lot of goals in the attacking mid position. And in order to win the Premier League with Man United, I think we need to max out his finishing. He needs to be the top goal scorer in the Prem if he wants to carry this United side. And what a brilliant first season in the Prem. 35 goals, 19 assists, now at a 91 overall. I hope that he won the Premier League. But no, Man United finished in 2nd place. Maybe next year is the year. But he wins his 6th trophy with the FA Cup, make that 7 with the Carabao Cup, and make that 8 with the Europa League. United have UCL football because of Neymar now. And now with 164 goals and 8 trophies, he still needs those 2 league titles. And now in season 7, you can argue that Neymar is the best player in the world with these stats and a 91 overall. But he still has a lot of work to do, as we're going for the Classic 10. And Neymar is unstoppable. 45 goals, 16 assists, now at a 92 at just 25 years old. His first Ballon d'Or is coming soon. But he wins his first Premier League title that he needs to become a winner. He gets his 10th trophy with the Community Shield. But sadly, he misses out on the FA. And he also misses out on the Carabao. And also a 2-1 loss in the UEFA Super Cup. And sadly, in the Champions League, he lost in the semi-finals. And now with 209 goals and 10 trophies to his name, he has to leave United next season to win another league title. And the first offer that's come in is from Liverpool. As good as that offer is, we need to win another league title in another league. And the second offer that has come in is from Bayern Munich. I think I have to accept this one. And so Neymar is doing it from Manchester to Munich. Neymar is joining Bayern. Let's win that Bundesliga title. And Neymar has joined Bayern Munich back as a left mid at a 91 overall, because we want Musiala to play as well. And let's be honest, this team should be winning the Bundesliga. And as Neymar is getting ever close to that 99 overall, in terms of development plan this season, let's give him the one we haven't given him, and that is the wide midfielder. And what a season for Neymar. 41 goals, 13 assists, now at a 93 overall. He had to have won the Bundesliga. And yes, Neymar has done it. He gets his 2nd league title. I wonder what goal is next. But he misses out on the Super Cup, losing to Dortmund. But he wins the DFB Pokal. That is 12 trophies. And in terms of the Champions League, he got knocked out in the quarters. It's time to find out if he's getting a reward or a punishment, and it's changed Neymar's position permanently. I would take that as a positive. And now in season 9, I decided to make Neymar a striker. But he did go down a -3. But I just didn't want to move to the wing, as Neymar's next goal is to go to a super club. And guess what? He's already at one, so that goal is completed as well. But that means he will get another reward or punishment, as he gets Neymar is out for 1 whole season. This is not gonna help his push to win multiple Ballon d'Ors and the rest of his trophies. And there it is. Neymar will be out for the next 11 months. This is gonna affect his overall and his future. And as we're simming to the end of the season, Neymar's final goal before he can win multiple Ballon d'Ors is to win the Champions League. I hope his team could do it this season without him. And at the end of the season, Neymar is still injured for a little bit, but he's gone down a -6 to an 87. But regardless, he gets a Bundesliga trophy. He also gets the German Super Cup, and as well wins the DFB Pokal. That's 15 trophies for Neymar. But his team has done it. Bayern are in the Champions League final. Can they win it for Neymar? And I can't lie, if Bayern win the UCL, Neymar will stay here. If not, I will probably transfer him out of here. As the result, it's going to be a 2-1 victory. Neymar gets another trophy, his first ever UCL medal. So technically, Neymar has completed all of his goals, and with 16 trophies and 250 goals so far, he still needs to score 200 goals, win 19 trophies, and win 5 Ballon d'Ors. Let's hope he can do it right away. So now in season number 10, Neymar is back from injury at an 86 overall. He has a lot of work to do. And of course, Neymar has the one last box left, and it's going to be sign a rival for Neymar. And that rival is going to be Conrad Harder, as he is the exact same overall as Neymar. And instead of Neymar competing with the world's best players for the Ballon d'Or, he has to outscore his teammate first. And in terms of development plans this season, we need to get his overall way back up. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him the poacher development plan. And what a return season for Neymar. 53 goals, 21 assists, now at a 90 overall. I believe this is his best best ever season. And once again, he wins the Bundesliga title for his 17th trophy, make that 18 with the Super Cup, and make that 19 with the DFB Pokal, and he wins the International Cup, 20 trophies for Neymar. But he misses out on the 21st by losing to Madrid, but he does make it 21 with the UEFA Super Cup, and he has a chance to get his 22nd trophy by beating Forest in the UCL final. And let's see if Bayern and Neymar can go ahead and win this game, and it's a 4-0 victory. And it seems like a Bayern Munich player has won the Ballon d'Or, but who? And Neymar has done it. As he wins his first Ballon d'Or, he's got 4 left to go. And Neymar gets better and better, 65 goals, 18 assists, now at a 94 overall. Surely he won it all again. Neymar wins another Bundesliga, that's 23 trophies, but he misses out on the German Super Cup. He also lost in the DFB Pokal final to Frankfurt, but once again wins the International Cup, that's 24, wins the UEFA Super Cup, 25, but then now reached the Champions League final. But despite not winning the Champions League, he still wins his second Ballon d'Or because he scored 65 goals in a season. And up to this point, Neymar has 370 goals, 25 trophies, and 2 Ballon d'Ors. With only 4 seasons left, can he complete all of his goals? And now in season number 12, I can't lie, this Bayern Munich side appears to be washed. So I think for the last 4 seasons, the best player in the world will be leaving Bayern. And we just had to do it. Neymar is signing for FC Barcelona just like in real life. He has to go ahead and finish his story, win the next 3 Ballon d'Ors, complete his goals and his trophy wins here at the club where he should have been the king. And as Neymar joins Barcelona, look at the brand new kits. If you want these brand new kits in your career mode, check out Road Kits in the link in the description. And Neymar joins FC Barcelona, but he is not the best player, as Sullivan and Lamine Yamal are alongside him. So he's gonna have to compete with them for the Ballon d'Or. And as he is only 5 ratings away from the 99 overall, we're just gonna give him Poacher. And it's Neymar's best ever season again, 69 goals, 16 assists, now at a 97 overall. The 99 is coming next year. And in his first year, he wins the La Liga title. He makes it 27 trophies with the Super Copa, 28 with the Copa del Rey, but sadly, he did not reach the Champions League final as they got knocked out in the semis to Chelsea. And once again, he won the Ballon d'Or despite missing out on the Champions League. And now with 439 goals, 28 trophies, and 3 Ballon d'Ors, surely in the next 2 seasons, he completes all of those. And it's another record-breaking season, 73 goals, 18 assists. He completes his goal mark, but also at a 99 overall, he also completes that as well. And he gets his 29th trophy with La Liga, make that 30 with the Super Copa de España, 31 with the Copa del Rey, and he has a chance to make it 32 in the UCL final. So can he make it 32 trophies here at FC Barcelona? And it's going to be a 3-1 victory. And of course, he was going to win his 4th Ballon d'Or. And now with 512 goals, he needs 3 more trophies and 1 Ballon d'Or to end off this career. And this could be Neymar's final season, as his stats probably show him as one of the greatest of all time. And Neymar gets his best ever season, man. 79 goals, 14 assists. He even went down in overall. And Neymar gets his 33rd trophy in La Liga. Make that 34 with the Super Copa. And there it is, 35 with the Copa del Rey. But let's see what else he won. 36 with the International Cup, 37 with the Club World Cup, 38 with the UEFA Super Cup. And if he wins this UCL final, he would have had 39 trophies. But the question is, can he go ahead and win his 39th trophy of his career? And it's a 3-0 victory. He's done it. And of course, he won his 5th and final Ballon d'Or. And if you guys enjoyed this video, click on the screen to watch me save Vinicius Jr.'s career.